Hi, I'm Miss Rosemary from the Fountaindale Library, and today we're going to plant some radish seeds. I happen to like radishes. Some people say they're a bit spicy, but you put a little salt on them or throw them in a salad. They are really good. So one of the reasons I like them is when I was a young girl, our house had an empty vacant lot next door. It was just a big field. So when I was like fourth grade, took my shovel, climbed the fence, went over there, dug up the garden. You know, it was a lot of hard work because you had to get the soil nice and soft for planting. I think it took me a week or so of constant working on it to get my garden ready. And I planted watermelon, which unfortunately did not grow. I think they only got about that big. I planted some carrots and radishes, and those grow in the ground, you know, under the ground. I did some beans and lettuce and tomatoes, and those grow above the ground. But today we're gonna start our radishes in a pot. So if you don't have a yard, you can grow fruits and vegetables. Well, I don't know about fruits, but vegetables and flowers in pots. You can even do it if you do have a yard. So our library has a lot of books on planting and growing. So next time you're here, come check it out. It's getting to be that season, so it'll be a good thing to want to learn about. So what comes in your kit? You're going to have a little plastic cup, the peat cup, the peat pot, some little itty bitty radish seeds, a popsicle stick, some potting soil, and you're going to have some fun things to decorate your pot with. So the first thing we have to do is you're going to take your peat pot and put it in the plastic cup and just throw some warm water on it. About 1/8 of a cup. I'm just guessing that's 1/8 of a cup. And we're going to kind of watch this one because it's going to take a little bit to grow. So once it starts to expand, which takes about 5 minutes, we have this one here, which I'm going to use as an example. And this has already started to sprout. It's been about a week, but I'm still going to use this one as my example right now. So in your kit, you're going to have a bag that has some radish seeds that are very little. So, oh, see, look how it's starting to grow already. See, this was the size, and it's already starting to grow. So when it gets fully big, fully wet, we're going to take, I'm going to do it right now because I have to, just take put a little tear in it, just like that. I'm going to put it back in the water so it can continue to finish getting to the regular size. So we're going to take a couple of radish seeds, which they are very small. You might want to have your mom or dad help you with this. And I'm going to, where I ripped the little paper, just put a radish seed in there and take the popsicle stick and just push it in there a little bit. We're going to do it with another one here. See, you can barely see the radish seed. And we're just going to push it in there a little bit. And I'm putting it back. So, see, that didn't take that long for it to absorb all the water. So you can cover this with some plastic wrap and put it in a warm spot. Make sure it's always wet. You don't want it to dry out, but you don't want too much water in the bottom of it. And they take about a week to sprout, like that one did. Although this one is a pea. I planted that one just to see how it works. So some of the things, like I said, I like to do with my radishes is put them on my salad. You can throw tomatoes, cucumbers, lettuce, cheese, a bunch of fun stuff on top of your salad. I happen to like radishes. You can put a little bit of salt on them. This is just a little package of salt, and eat them just like that. The other thing I'm going to show you, which this recipe will be included in your package, in your kit, is a radish sandwich. So you need a nice piece of crusty bread and some butter. I already have some butter on it. So we're going to just spread the butter on both sides. Okay, just like this. I have heard that using the butter with the radishes and then some salt takes some of the bite out of the radishes. So we're just going to sprinkle a little salt there. So now you have your bread, butter on both sides. So I have some radishes here that I cut already, and we're just going to put them on top of the bread, on top of the butter, and just press down. We're going to do this on both sides of it. We're pressing them down because we're going to flip it over when we're done, and we don't want the radishes to fall off. Okay, let's see how good I did this. Let's pick it up. Pretty good. See, to me, this already looks really yummy. And then we're just going to take a piece of leafy lettuce and just put it in the middle. And I'm going to put the other one on top. And I think you guys are going to enjoy this next part. Squish it together, just like that. Make it small, squishy enough that you can actually take a bite of it. And I'm not going to bite it right now. I'll do it after this because no one wants to see me eating on camera. So I hope you enjoy planting your radish seeds, and I hope you like eating your radishes. Because again, I do like them. Some people might not, but I think they're very tasty. And come to the library and check out our books on gardening and planting. And I'll see you next time. Bye.